Okay, welcome Year 8 to your revision instructions. Okay, so what this video is going to do, it's going to show you very briefly how you use the website, right, and how you get the most out of the revision resources. So when you click on the Year 8 button, the video you're watching at this moment in time is this one, Year 8 instructions. Now, you'll find week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, right? Because what it does, it kind of runs as kind of like a 2-week pattern. The revision program itself is 16 weeks, okay? And what will happen is it will just flow once you start it week by week by week. Now, the first one you go on to is the very first unit you did at the very start of Year 8, which was health and lifestyle. It was quite a big one. Okay, every 2 weeks we'll focus on a particular topic. So health and lifestyle is going to be used, right, talked about or revised for the first 2 weeks. The first week is then recapping the knowledge. So week 1, what you do is you click on this button here, right, and it's kind of got a knowledge test that's then blank. And what you need to do is you need to write down your answers into your exercise books that you can remember. Then what you do is you then play the second video, and the second video then goes through all the answers to the knowledge test. And you've got to play the video itself because there's explanations that are in there as well. Then what I would do is once you've kind of gone through it and you've marked it yourself, I would play this one again. And then as it plays through, write down your answers and make sure that you get as much as you possibly can get right. The second week is then where you've got long answers to be answering. And that is session number 1, right? You'll play it, you'll hear my voice, all right? And what it'll do, it'll run through kind of the structure of the unit itself, all right? And it'll then talk about probably 5 questions that you've then got to answer. You write out the question in your exercise book and you do full extended answers to those questions. And just to tell you now, the more science you put in it, the better you're going to do. Then what you do is you can use reverse the classroom, right, as kind of a sort of a resource tool. But what I can tell you now is I can tell you now that the answers to session 1 is in this video here. The following week or following 2 weeks, it goes week 3 and week 4, and exactly the same pattern then continues. Now, as a little tip, right, if you have time, read around the subject. Right, go on YouTube, go on Google and find out other information about the topics that you've talked about. Use your exercise book that you've got in class, but ultimately, good luck. Right, the more effort you put into it, the better your results are going to be.